Are being held in California to honor the victims of the shooting. Hundreds turned out this evening at San Bernardino's San Manuel Stadium. The 14 people killed ranged in age from 26 to 60. One had ties to New Jersey. CBS 2's Jessica Schneider here now with a look at their lives and the people that they've left behind. Jessica.
Well, Christine, several of those killed knew and worked with the shooter, Syed Farook. In fact, many of them had raised money for the shooter and his wife when they had a baby 6 months ago. And tonight, word that one of the men killed got into a heated argument about religion with the shooter just 2 weeks before the attack. Friends say 52-year-old Nicholas Thalasinos was a Messianic Jew, a movement that combines Christianity with Judaism, and was passionate about pro-Israel causes. He occasionally posted views that were critical of Islam on social media. Thalasinos used to live in New Jersey, but upon moving to California, he worked with gunman Syed Farook. Both were county restaurant inspectors, and the two men regularly discussed politics and religion.
If he tried to start something, my husband was very outspoken, and he would have been right in the middle of it, and he would have been standing up for what he believed.
But Thalasinos' wife says despite their differences, she could never imagine Farook becoming violent.
As far as I know, he got along with everybody. That's what's so shocking, that he would have turned around and do this. But I feel whatever went on in his life, obviously he became radicalized.
Thalasinos was one of 14 people shot and killed, 8 men and 6 women, some in their mid-20s, the oldest 60 years old, and one victim, a father of 6. Family members releasing the photos of 8 of those killed. 27-year-old Yvette Velasco's family saying this: Yvette was an intelligent, motivated, and beautiful young woman who was full of life and loved by all who knew her. 21 people were wounded in the attack. Julie Swan Paez's son posted this photo of his mother after surgery. Swan Paez arrived at the holiday party to be honored as Employee of the Year. She was shot at least twice. The mother of 22-year-old Jennifer Stevens, who was shot, says her daughter described the scene as surreal.
She said, I know I saw people die.
And many of those victims had children. One was engaged to be married, and of course all leave behind devastated and grieving families. Christine?
Jessica, thank you.